Hello Hex World, this is Daniel from FairHEX. This is gonna be a FairHEX video where I will explain just some simple basics. First, why is FairHEX a safe place to stake? Secondly, what can you expect and when are the payouts for it? So first things first, if you're staking with FairHEX, our immutable contract is automatically staking your hex into the official contract. So we are also police reviewed. That means they haven't found any flaws. We are open source, no admin keys. It's safe. And I think later on, after I explain to you the benefits and how much you might earn if you are staking with us, then you will see it makes sense to verify. So just one thing up front, our biggest staker stakes for more than 20 million hex. I think that person made their homework and checked and verified the safety of our program, of our platform. So now, what can you expect when you're staking through the FairHEX platform into the official contract? One thing, first, you earn a mining. The first year mining FairHEX. The total supply of FairHEX is 21 million. Out of that 21 million, the first 5 million can be minted. Some people call it airdrop. We call it minting. Right at the moment that you sign your start stake transaction, you get minted FairHEX credited. They are for free. There are no further conditions, and that you have a ratio. It is the staked amount for 30 days divided by 120. That is what you get in FairHEX. So just to tell you quickly what you get, it's the free minted FairHEX. It is the yield, of course, what comes from hex.com, and it is a bonus on top of it. If you're holding FairHEX, then you also receive dividends, but we get later to that. So how does the minting work? The moment that you sign your start stake transaction, you will receive automatically credited your minted free FairHEX to your wallet. That comes from the bonus pool, and once 5 million FairHEX are minted, it's over. So free money only until at last. We have right now about 18% of that have been minted. So it might take a while, or it can be very quick if more, let's call it whales, sharks, dolphins join and repeatedly stake. By the way, repeatedly staking, almost all of our stakers, they immediately restake after they end their previous stake, and I think that's another indication that you are safe with FairHEX. We are now 5 months on the market. What else do we have? We have the yield that you generate on hex.com, because your hex stake is being staked from our staking contract into the official contract. You receive the hex yield, and that can differ depending on the t-share rate. And people say, yeah, but 30 short-term stakes, 30 or 15-day stakes, t-share rate suffers. Well, you get compensated. And the moment that you sign your end stake transaction, your principal goes right back in hex to your wallet, but the amount of your yield will be transferred from our staking contract right through the DEX, will be converted into FairHEX and credited to your wallet. So that's not by sell pressure on hex. It is basically something good for hex, because there's only one LP, the FairHEX hex LP. So in that LP, the hex that you generated with as yield are basically locked in that LP, and they're not on the liquid market anymore. There is no Ethereum or USDC, USDT pool. So the moment that those hex enter the FairHEX hex LP, they are basically locked until someone or you is selling their FairHEX again. So Based on that value, what you have received as hex.com yield, we at currently a 37% bonus on top that can go down until 20% is the lowest bonus that we pay, but it also requires that we have more than 200 million hex at the same time staked on the platform at the same time. And that requires a lot of interaction, and it will still be very interesting for stakers. So these are the basic three benefits that, independent of any volume of interaction on the platform, independent of any level of participation, you will receive the minted FairHEX, the value of your hex yield in FairHEX, and we add 37% bonus on top of it, so you allow us to convert it. If you're selling, you pay 5%, but it's an easy math, right? You receive 37%, you pay 5%, and that is, I think, very simple to see where the net gains is. If you are a staker, good. If you want to have your hex right back, then sell your FairHEX. That's good. Why? Because everyone else who holds, they are receiving dividends. 2.5% of all those. Hold on. All right. 2.5% of all sales or transfers from wallets to wallets will be distributed or will be converted into hex and credited to you as hex dividends if you belong to the holders of FairHEX. So based on what is your goal, you either receive in a quick action more hex for your FairHEX, or if you're a holder and you are used to a delayed gratification, you will receive dividends every time that people sell. So we have a few holders, they hold a lot of FairHEX already, and when you look it up on the blockchain, what they made, it's about 25, roughly 25. So between 15 and 25,000 is the amount that has been paid out per wallet of people who are holding a couple of percent of holder share. If you hold less, then of course you get less. Okay, that was it basically. And if you have any questions to it, visit us in our Telegram channel. The links are, I put them in the description box. Follow our Twitter, because this is the place where we share the most information. So you can just read through and scroll through the Twitter feed, and you get the idea what we do. There are a lot of information there. Otherwise, just join also our Telegram channel to get in touch with us, ask the questions, ask critical questions, and we are more than happy to tell it to you. And now a personal note, a couple of months ago when we were new, I was trying to approach people to get people to the program, and we were, eager to fill our platform with new holders or users. I tell you something. Right now, I'm screaming out to the world that people do not miss out on that. We have influencers, we have people who are silently staking with us. We have big names who are silently staking with us. We have an average volume of, I think, 400,000 or 500,000 hex. We have many more than 1 million hex stakers. We have a 20 million hex staker. So these are OGs. They know what they're doing, but they also don't want to out themselves. They're staying in incognito. So if you would like to know more about FairHEX, then actually join our chat, check out the contract addresses, go to the blockchain and scroll through the stakes. And then you have an idea who or what level of holders or stakers is already staking with us. And you're welcome, and we'll be there. In the future, I will post more of these kind of videos, short clips about stake length. What happens with the bonus pool? What stake duration can you do after the minting phase? How long will the minting phase last? Details. I hope to see a lot of questions in the comment section, and I will be glad to answer to them in the next few videos. Have a good time. Bye.